Hello, this is the activity in English newspapers. The topic, the concepts, the now is technology and will focus on Ian. I'm going to make the general summaries topics see grand potential in the EAs in the futures. The futures where monetize will have trance influences, showing the grand impact in the industry. I talk about the Arctic, the Chem revolution shouting in the future of traditional countries. The article talk about the companies. The is a article talk talk the uncertainties the industries with the change in the experience the empress they have no they recommends the modalities the companies the process the the model the model the negotiates the treasurer's valuation months to nerds ones and new ones the valuation nets.
Hello, my name is Jose Luis and I will talk to business. In these sections, we will talk about business. This article refers mainly to what is business and the principles of the same. Business is an important part of society because it moves the interest of people to seek to improve themselves and achieve personal satisfaction. People fall into the fact that having their own business is very easy when the reality is completely different because they do not know everything that is entails as well as knowing how to manage properly without having to sacrifice their own economic stability to avoid having to harm your company. Nowadays, the economic resources are very important, and knowing that these are not unlimited can help to have a better performance. Efficiency and equity are also an important part because we can work in a fast and fair way to all people without harming others. We need to know the market economy and what are needs at first hand because no, not always what do you offer will be bought by people. And these people are looking first needs or what is the most relevant at that moment. Uh, Identify the cost, we can know what's price normally hover and how to know how to get a good percentage of the entire operation of your company. Finally, this article can help us to give us an idea of what we need to know in order to make the most of your business.
We start the newspaper with a somewhat extensive introduction that talks about that will come in the newspaper and some curious things about it. The first section will be about education with a mini introduction to the topic and having three articles. The first page, the newspaper has two short articles, so to speak. The second page comes article 3, which deals with how teacher can take advantage of use artificial intelligence IA to implement improvement in student learning. Finishing with the education section, we continue with the show, which has two short articles that talk about very interesting topics for the world of entertainment and to see what like this world in itself. The first article talks about streaming platform, which is a very interesting topic due to the controversy that existed in the environment. Below would be the glossary that contains words that I think are interesting and that arouses some curiosity for some people. And are the bibliographies, which is where all the information was obtained from.
Introduction to art culture. Art, art and culture and parents to refer to artistic culture, artistic and cultural products and defining the most important factors of a civilization, especially in its most elite and subliminal components, food, answering what defines its way of life and its way of understanding itself and the world. Changed in music lyrics over time. Over the decades, music has changed tracks, physically, new style and or melody as outward and other left until between 40 and 70. The most used themes for the composition of songs are love and heartbreak, certain fortune and realization, relationship which would, in modern times, grant us
Hello, I am Hugo Javier Olayo Rodriguez, and I'm going to read my article dedicated to sports, especially the triplet that Manchester City won in the 2022-23 season. Let's start. How Manchester City completed the Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League rival led by Guardiola and company. Winners: Pep Guardiola, men's after winning at the Premier League title, FA Cup and Champions League during the 2022 and 23 campaign, have taken their place among some of history's most iconic teams, including Ajax in 1972, Manchester United in 1999, and Barcelona in 2009. But as the afternoon turned into a typical Manchester rain shower, the trophies glinted and the bare flowers. It was easy to forget that this season has not been without difficulties for Guardiola and his players. Building around Haaland. Haaland, the striker, signed amid much hype in the transfer window, missed a golden change as City lost 3-1 at Leicester King Power Stadium, and immediately the question started about whether the Norway international got caught in the England. Guardiola sought out his striker after the game, believing he might need to lift in spirits. but before the conversation, co-star Haaland laughed and said, "Don't worry, I score goals." He was wrong. Haaland scored 9 in his next 5 games, including back-to-back hat-tricks against Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest, and ended the season with 52 in all competition.